Oh, the ant burger. Ant burger. Main channel's gonna have no idea what that is. Would you eat a burger made of ants? No. Because of my, like... But not because of, like, morality reasons, necessarily. Just because of, like, personal taste. Like, that just doesn't seem like something that I would be interested in doing. Even if it was, like, tasty, I would be icked out by it, my, like, Western palate. I know some cultures, like, eat crickets and shit, but... That's just, you know, me personally. Have you even tried an ant burger before? Guys. Why are we talking about eating a burger made out of ants? Why? How did we get here? I'm still thinking about the burger made out of ants. I can't. The reason I'm just kind of quiet right now is because I'm thinking about the ant burger. That fucked me up. What a fucked up question. Because that's like so many ants. They're such tiny little beings. One made of cockroaches seems more practical. There you go. That was some like fake news that was being distributed in Jabroni Mike's chat, was that like peanut butter is like 90% roach meat or some shit. Ugh. No, I know it wouldn't look like a bunch of ants lumped together. But they would like blend the ants, I'm pretty sure. I think they would toss that shit in the blender. I was taking that into account. And like, yeah, even taking the like, okay, I wouldn't eat it because my personal taste. I also would not eat the ant burger because it feels a little fucked up. Like even though I do not see them as particularly sentient beings, it would feel weird to eat like, I don't know, like 1,000 of a living creature. You know, like a basic, that's like an entire colony of ants, if not more. Yeah, I'll just take that. Would you fuck 10,000 ants or eat 10,000 ants? So am I sticking my dick in blended ants then? I don't want to talk about this. Can we not talk about this? What do you mean, fuck 10,000 ants? Do I get an Ant-Man suit to do it? Do I get to shrink down? Because then I'm gonna fucking die. Would you fuck the ant burger? That is essentially what that person asked, though. Ugh. If Bella was transformed into an ant, would you still love her very much? I would just have to be oh so careful. I would carry her around on the tip of my index finger, away from danger. And like birds and shit. We have to watch out for birds. Would you eat the ants if they looked like Pikmin? Pikmin look tasty. That's all I'll say. They look like juicy little specimens. I mean, there's that short of Olimar, like, not actually eating one. Or not. He blends them. Oh my god, Olimar fucking blended ants before it was cool. He put them in a blender, but it was really pick carrots. I gotta stop thinking about, like, Olimar blending ants. Look, spin! The worm is holding it down and it's just blending the brothers. It's blending ants. Ant burger. We'll see that someday, God willing. here. There's a fucking R key, too, and, like, C-section, but... we've had so many of those runs. Oh my god. Guys, it's the ant burger. Burger made out of ants. 10,000 ants blended together. Served on a bun. Ant burger, oh my god. I didn't process that this was ant burger. It's like clearly a bacon burger though. I don't know how you would make ant bacon. I feel like bacon is very specifically like not like a finely ground or like granular affair. Whoa. And you would have to like you can't make like ant jerky unless somehow we have the technology to make ants gigantic. I just don't see it. Bitch. And this is all before the hat ball. My god. I mean, there's almost nowhere for the ball to fall. Would you fuck the ant burger? This is just a chat message. I believe this is one of the people who worked on the mod, too. I'm gonna make a main channel video about this, and like, I feel as though I should maybe explain. I don't think this was something that ever reached the main channel, but during one of the Isaac streams, we just got into this strange discussion about if you would eat a burger made out of ant meat. And it went to some dark places, I think. It went to some bad places. The ant burger conversation. But just, you know, as a thought experiment at home, with your family and your friends watching this, with your grandma around the dinner table, ask your compatriots, would you make, eat, or have sex with the ant burger? That was actually a rare time. Like, I feel like usually when I talk about something extremely vile, it's usually during Peggle. But that was actually during, Isaac. Which is another gross game. It makes sense. Fuck. Because the idea was, I was talking about, and I don't want to get too far into it, but I was like, you know, I kind of feel worse about, like, I'm not a vegetarian or a vegan, but I feel bad about animals, and I feel worse about eating animals that I deem, like, more sentient than others, you know? Like, having more, like, complicated brains, basically. This blocks the fucking ball, by the way. That's just great. Cool. It just puts an invisible wall in there. And so I was like, you know, I feel a little better about eating fish because, like, to my, again, to my, like, limited knowledge, fish aren't quite as, like, thinking and, like, they are thinking and feeling, but they don't seem quite as, like, there's, like, levels of sentience, you know? And, like, you know, like a mosquito, you care more about killing something like a dog or a cat dying, and, you know, you don't care at all about a mosquito dying. Because it's got a tiny, tiny little brain, and it probably doesn't, like, think or feel about much. And, like, I know there's probably a bunch of things wrong with what I'm saying, but that's just, like, the general premise of my belief on that. And that's what prompted somebody to ask me, so if you were presented with a burger that was made up of, like, a fuck ton of, like, mashed up ants, would you eat that? Frankly, and I mean, I don't want to get too real here, but I feel really kind of terrible about eating meat, but not so much that I'm willing to actually change my lifestyle. It's really, I mean, it eats me up inside. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of respect for people who hunt food for themselves. Like, that's actually pretty based, I think. Oh. No? Oh, but it's last ball. I'm not gonna risk it on the fucking ant burger stage, dude. Are you an advocate for lab-grown meat? Clearly it's like a good idea, but you know, I think some people who are very much smarter and more qualified than me would have to, you know, test and repeatedly, establish that it's safe. And that it's not secretly screaming. Gunger. Gungry. Bunger? Look at this cute little formation here. I think this is just a normal burger for normals. I don't think there's any kind of bugs crushed up into this burger. I hate to disappoint you guys. That is all great. Look, that whole line just got deleted. And we have the fireball for next turn. My god. It's a catastrophe. Yeah, dude, oh my god, you ever leave a soda and you come back and it's just like, you like rinse out the inside of the can to go recycle it, and then you pour out that tiny bit of like soda water slop and it's just half ant. So I'm sorry, I did have to make an ant burger. Ants. I'm gonna need to make an ant burger. Here's the thing, binging with Babish, for your crimes of whatever the fuck it is you did, you must now make an ant burger and eat it and not waste a crumb on twitch.tv. Ant burger. Ant burger never hit the main channel, is the thing. Ant burger was like too vile to put on the main channel. It's short for duck burger. I'd rather eat an ant burger, thanks.
What's with you and your ant burger? Ugh.
Ant burger.